And joining us now, Michigan Congresswoman Debbie Dingell. Congresswoman, thanks for being here. So you warned the Clinton campaign in good time back in 2016 that they had to work harder in Michigan. What are you telling Joe Biden's campaign today?
Well, they certainly listened to me, Andrea. I know that. They trusted me. But I did say for the very first time yesterday, I think the momentum is on Joe Biden's side. I bluntly don't think that many of the union workers that voted for him last time have come back, but women who stayed home that didn't think their vote mattered are coming out in record numbers. And I really think their campaign started the weekend after the inaugural, when I had 20,000 people in the Diag in Ann Arbor the weekend of the Million Women March. And clearly the numbers are up a little in Detroit and along the I-75 corridor. So I think the momentum is with Joe Biden, but I'm not going to be okay until all those votes are
Can the gender gap, can women carry Biden over, to victory there in Michigan, or do you have to bring back some of those union workers?
I think we brought back some of those union voters. Remember, I'm not a pollster, although I don't believe pollsters. I was talking to some of my labor leader friends who were saying maybe last time it was 40% Hillary, 60% Donald Trump. Now guessing maybe it's, and this is just a guess from talking to people the last few days, 60% Joe Biden, 40% Donald Trump. But that's enough. The women are just turning out in record numbers. I cannot tell you. I mean, the same weekend I had a Trump caravan just from me last weekend at a canvas. I also had 3 women, one who was celebrating her 74th birthday, who had never participated in politics ever, walking to deliver literature that last weekend. And they also don't like being called suburban housewife, as an aside.
And I should also point out that a lot of union workers are women as well. But I was talking about the men who are that key, Trump supportive group. What kind of margins do you think you might get out of Michigan?
I hope, I think maybe it's at 4. I'm not a pollster. They all think it's the double digits. It's not double digits. I think it's more like 4 or 5. The governor and I keep texting each other. We just all want it. We've worked hard. I'm out there still to be working every second until the polls close tomorrow night, and just making sure we turn out every single vote.
Well, we trust the Dingell meter, so that's my barometer for Michigan. Thank you very much, Debbie Dingell. It's always good to see you before an election.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.